What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Honor of Kings video, and today we have a really cool gameplay because this is a really high ranked player. It's about 1900, around 2k on the solo queue only game mode. So it is like, I don't know, top 1000 in China, I would say. And we are looking at one of the best Hayate players in Honor of Kings. And you can see he's laning against the Violet right now, and it seems like he's already gonna get a kill. No, he has to retreat. And the cool thing about this gameplay is it is not only very high rank, it is also, he is playing with days. And if you guys seen my video, I've been telling you guys that Hayate with days is actually pretty good. You ult in, you pop the days, you stun everyone around you, and you just, yeah, you have a very nice combo there. Of course, days in this game is a little bit better than it is in Arena of Valor, so in Arena of Valor it might not be as good. I still think it's viable for Hayate, but yeah, in this game it is very meta. You basically take either Purify or Daze on Hayate. Sometimes you take Flicker, but most of the time it's one of these two. And this game, I guess he decided he doesn't need the Purify, so he went with the aggressive option, and we'll see if he can get some really nice outplays with it. He already almost got the first blood because of the days, but the Violet purified it instantly, if you didn't see. So I believe she did at least. He goes for the very beautiful gank by his Enso there. He goes over the wall, uses S1, hits it perfectly, of course. Nothing less to expect from the server best Hayate. But yeah. Actually, something funny is Hayate in this game is Marco Polo. He's called Marco Polo. And you're looking at his skin here, at a really cool skin. But usually he is a cowboy, so it's pretty funny. Anyway, he already got the first kill now. You can see the Luna is ganking him. He might be in trouble here. He has the ult away. Instantly dazes her and gets the kill. Beautifully played there. He ults away. She still keeps chasing, because Luna has a lot of kill potential, level 4 with her, with the blue buff, but he completely outplays her, so I'm very happy already about this gameplay. We'll see if it gets even better. I just scrolled through it a little bit and I saw he gets a ton of kills, a ton of kill participation, so I was already like, okay, I don't need to see more, I'm sure this will be amazing, and it already is. So yeah, also, the only difference between Hayate in Arena of Valor and Hayate in COG is he doesn't have the passive that auto attacks jump to other enemies, and his S1 is not doesn't pierce minions. That's the only two differences. Everything else is pretty much the same. You can see the passive that he deals more damage around him in that circle, stuff like that is pretty much the same. Ult is the same, etc. And something really funny actually, Hayate in COG, before they reworked him, he used to be able to dash, to use his dash during his ult and reposition the ult. That was really cool, but it was a little bit too broken, so they changed that pretty quickly. But yeah. Anyway, you can see he's playing really clean. Yeah, also the S1 adds, they wanted him, he used to be a jungle only hero, but they wanted him to lane, so they, instead of making it pierce, they made it pierce in AoB. Instead of doing that, they just did the S1 adds 5 stacks of the passive to minions, as you can see here. So you proc the passive really fast. So that's basically it. But everything else is pretty much the same. I think S1 has more range in this game, but almost every skill has more range, so it makes sense. Let's see if he can get the tower here. He's definitely, that is your main goal as an ADC. He already completed the Fafnirs. He is going for the pink bow next, I think. The pink bow is like a huge 3000 gold ADC item. Gives you attack speed, crit, it gives you bonus damage on auto attacks like the shuriken, stuff like that. And it gives you armor pierce. I think he's already going for that second. Of course, we do not have that available in Arena of Valor. So, yeah. There's a mid laner coming soon. Yep, there she is. I think he's just gonna go, excuse me, he's just gonna go bot to clear the wave, or he decides to join the team fight actually. He might be able to clean it up. He doesn't have the days available, but he has his ult, and the Luna might, she does not die. Very unfortunate for him there, but he almost died as well. As you can see, he's playing really safe. That's one of the main tropes of the high rank players. It's really interesting how often he uses ult to clear jungle and to clear lane. You already saw him use it once to clear the lane, to clear the minions, but now he even used it for the jungle, so that's really interesting. He's taking the whole side of the jungle from his Enso, so that is maybe a little bit too selfish. Maybe a little bit too selfish, no? Maybe a little bit too selfish on his part here, because Enso is really a very early game oriented jungler in this game, so it's really surprising that he just scuffs his early game this much, but we'll see. Maybe it will be worth. Maybe he really just wants to solo carry this game. He already gave up on his team after they lost that fight, but we'll see if he'll be able to do well. This was a very good lumber ult, hitting 2 people. They should be able to win the team fight off of that if he can clean it up. Not going too well right now. His team is all low. Oof, the Luna just completely... Oh, but he cucks her with the days. She almost killed 2 people by herself, but he cucked her with the days. He jumps in with the ult, tries to clear the wave. Not able to save the tower, unfortunately. But he is... You can see this guy is on a whole other level than the most other players I reviewed so far. But the thing is, I try to always review the very high rank gameplay, but I can't most of the time because not every one of these high rank players stream, and a lot of heroes that I'm showing you are not really viable in every rank, so you don't see them in a high rank. But Hayate is the most meta ADC, or one of them. Like right now, Violet, Elandor, and Hayate are the holy trinity of ADCs in COG, in Honor of Kings. So yeah, you see him often, so it was really easy to just find a really high rank gameplay of him. But you can see 4-0-1, 6-6 team score. He must be pretty upset about his team right about now. He just ults again just to clear the wave so he can push this tower while the teamfight is going. He decides not to join the teamfight and instead just push the tower, which is probably worth. But of course he knows better than me. Of course, guys, he's way better than me. But I'm just thinking about what his thought process is, because in Honor of Kings, in Honor of Kings, the towers give way more gold and XP than they do in Arena of Valor right now. They changed it, I think 2 patches ago, so it made the game way more about the tower pushing macro. So that's why you see a lot of these very high rank players, they decide to go for something like this. Can he kill him? Will ult him, dazes him. Beautiful kill, knows he has enough damage, but now he might die to her. No, she has to back out. He dodged her ult, so it didn't reset off of the mark that she had on him. So very well played there. 6-0 now. He's really juiced. He couldn't get the enemy red buff, unfortunately. He's gonna clear the whole mid lane again. And now he's going for the Medallion of Troy. Of course, he's playing against Luna, Magic Damage Assassin, and against Raz, Magic Damage Assassin. Just gotta go for that Medallion of Troy there. And also it's a really good item on. Like a lot of people go, in pro play they go 2 tank items on Hayate. Oftentimes. They go Shield of the Lost and Medallion of Troy very often on Hayate. So it is very standard to do that. He ults and dashes away. He could have ulted in there. I personally would have made the mistake to ult. I thought, ooh, you can ult there. But he would have just died. He might have killed 1, but it's not worth. 6-0. You don't want to lose that kill streak. It's just never worth to die. I think if he dies right now, the game will be over. Because he's the only thing keeping his team alive. He gets the red buff. Beautiful. Of course, red buff, very important for Hayate because you can slow with your S1 then. Just beautiful to have on this hero. So he's very happy about getting that. They try to get the dragon. If they do, they're gonna be in a really good spot. All the enemies are doing the Slayer. They traded for the dragon. Unless the enemies can catch up. They're already at mid lane. Nope, beautiful. They got the dragon. Good call by him, of course, instantly identifying that the enemies are doing Slayer. And of course, the 10-minute dragon gives you that attack damage buff. I think AP buff as well. So, really nice pickup there. See, he has the pink bow, which gives him like 40% magic pierce. Armor pierce. And he pre-orders the rank breaker. Very interesting. I think he's probably thinking, okay, they have Raz, Mai Shirunai, they have Luna, two very squishy heroes that are the most threatening heroes to him right now. They have the Violet, also very threatening to him right now. Like these three are the most damage heroes, and he just wants to kill those probably. He changes his mind, he goes for another item that we don't have, but let's first check out the team fight before we go for it. He dazes, kills the Mai, probably kills the Luna here. Doesn't end up getting her, misses the S1, but it is not a big issue. They get the crashed as well. Trading 3 for 1. That was a little bit of a wanky team fight. I'm sure he's not happy with that either. I'm sure he could have played that better. But it still got a good result, so it's fine. As I said, he just pre-ordered an item that we don't have in Arena of Valor. It is an ADC item. It gives you bonus damage on auto attacks that is doubled for ranged heroes, so it's not a good melee hero item. And it gives you an active that makes you take 20 or 50% less damage for 2 or 3 seconds. I think 2 seconds, or maybe even 1. But it's basically you ult in and you pop that item so you don't die while you're ulting, and it's really, yeah, it's a very nice item for Hayate. Of course, his ult and his S1 apply on hit effects, so all that bonus damage on auto attacks also gets applied by those. So it's just a really, I only see it on Hayate, so it's probably just a Hayate only item. He wants to zone out the Luna here. Managed to do so. She is really low. She can enter the team fight. As you can see, he's playing the team fights very, very safely. He still hasn't used ult. He's just poking with S1 for now. They end up losing the team fight though. He might have been 2, but you can see the beautiful gameplay. Beautiful. Hits the full S1 there. Juices it completely. Ults in. Kills her at the end of the team fight. And now it's a 2-for-2 outcome. And now it's completely okay again because the ADC survived. Both ADCs survived, but he's really fed. 10-0. Almost 100% kill participation. Crazy gameplay so far. Let's see if he can push that tower. If you look at the minimap, the wave is incoming. He misses the S1 by a little bit. He probably will try to push the bot wave. He'll do like 3 hits and then back out because the enemies are respawning. There we go. And now he uses his active, which makes him take less damage. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't have died, but he would have been way lower there. Because you see, he's half HP. He reduces the damage taken by 50%. So, yeah. He might have actually died there if he didn't use that. And now he is building, I believe, a Fenrir's. Maybe. It's the component he just bought is a Fenrir component. By the way, the shield he has is just magic damage. That's why it didn't go away. It's the medallion of Troy shield. So I don't even know what you pre-ordered there. I don't think it's a death sickle. Yeah, it's not a death sickle. Doesn't build from that. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. He pre-ordered way too fast. His fingers are too fast for my eyes. But anyway, might be a Fenrir's honestly. But I think I saw something else that he pre-ordered. Anyway, they have both objectives up. The enemy Violet is dead. It seems like his Omen will die here, but his Omen is doing pretty well. He held out for a long time here. Misses the S1 on the Luna, unfortunately. Otherwise, he could have just ulted in and killed her, for sure. He does ridiculous damage at this point. Luna just used her punish. So I think his team is able to just do the dragon. The enemies just completed the Slayer. No, actually his team completed the Slayer, my bad. But that means they deal 50% reduced damage to the dragon now, so it might be a good idea to just stop it, and they did. We'll see if they can kill this annoying Mai. They can, beautiful. She was a little bit overextended poking there. and they're just able to pick her up, and he just instantly pings the dragon. They do have a minion in the mid lane. They just died, so they will for sure just go dragon now. Even if they do less damage, they still do enough to just finish it. He is trying to get his blue buff away from Luna, gives it to his mage. Very nice of him. I probably would have taken it. He doesn't really need it, but you know, cooldown reduction is cooldown reduction. And when you're at 11-0, okay, he buys the Death Sickle. He has the Death Sickle. Of course, keep in mind, Death Sickle in this game is half duration for ranged heroes, so it's only half a second of immunity, but that is still enough for you to kill everyone as a Hayate, basically, with your ult. So it's still a decent item. He can kill this guy if he didn't jump away, and his team is just cleaning up everything, and they can just end. That was a really insane player mechanically and macro, of course, as well. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. You'll see the rank 1933, insane. We'll see the damage he dealt, should be pretty high. His mage actually got the MVP, so that tells me his mage probably did a lot of damage. 507 and he's 1202, and the mage got the MVP. He didn't even show the damage. Unlucky. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You can see the ranks here. He should be one of the best Hayates, at least that's the Chinese keywords I searched for on the website. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, boys. Bye bye.